If you've recently missed your favourite show on Hobbymaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With Hobbymaker's Catch-Up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day. Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Good morning. How are we? Well, we're all good, but can I just tell you, if you do start driving out there this morning, I don't know if it's like it near you, but very foggy. Very foggy, wasn't it?
It was very foggy.
Very was foggy, wasn't it, Michelle?
It was.
Michelle Crofter, she says it was very foggy. Thing is as well, it's not good to put your high beam on, is it, in the fog? Because it makes it
really
worse,
help,
doesn't
does
it?
No.
Your fog's like, Bit scary.
Yes.
Michelle from Crofter's Companion. Hello. How are you, Michelle?
I'm very well, thank you. You?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Just made us a cup of tea, haven't I?
Yes.
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't drank
I haven't
it yet.
tried it yet, no.
But it's hot and wet.
Sometimes that's all you need, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
I had to stir it with a knitting needle because I couldn't find a spoon. But there you go. But I didn't pierce the bag.
That's
all
all
mod
right.
cons here, I tell you. All mod cons. We've got the loveliest morning for you this morning. In fact, we've got a lovely day because we've got 2 hours of Crafter's Companion with the gorgeous Michelle now. Then this afternoon, we've got the lovely Jason and Auntie Pauline in for a couple of hours. And then we're back over to Crafters with Leanne and Andy.
Yes.
For 3
It's gonna
hours.
be exciting.
So it's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
A sandwich of Crafter's Companion and Uncle Dora.
What mod could you ask for?
Jason and Pauline, not Uncle
Yes,
Dora.
yeah.
I get Bert and Gert, isn't it? It's Pauline. She gets everywhere. She gets everywhere, that woman. Sorry, Pauline. She'll be like, Zena, I've got that hat on today. Behave yourself. Anyway, so this morning, oh gosh, we've got some lovely bundles. 3D panel embossing folders.
Yes.
What's a 3D embossing panel folder? 3D panel embossing folder.
So, you know, our normal embossing folders, they're normally a 5x7 or a 5x5, and you just get one normally.
Yeah.
But in this one, we thought we'd do it a little bit different. Yeah. So you've got 2 embossing folders.
Right.
And they're different.
Yeah.
So each one is in the same pack, each one is different, but works beautifully together. So the designs are going to play, they're both totally different, but the designs play beautifully
They complement
together.
one another perfectly,
I
don't
mean,
they?
if you can see those now, look at that.
They're amazing.
So the poppy with the different flower,
Love it.
you've got, you know, the 2 different, that one there, what is that, with the scary butterflies on it.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? But like you said, with the flowers as well,
Yeah.
everything complements. And we've got some awesome ink, water reactive ink bundles that are going to go perfectly with this as well, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. I think a water reactive ink pad, or you know, any ink pad really, and an embossing folder go hand in hand.
Yeah. So we've got some great deals.
Yeah.
And what we've done is we've mixed it up for you. So first of all, we know it's a Monday morning. It's a Monday morning. It's going to ease you in gently. Ease you in gently. So there's lots of ways to buy. Right. So the most cost-effective way is to get the whole bundle at once, which is all 10 designs. But we also want to make sure that everybody gets a different way of buying. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 smaller bundles. So you're going to get the top row of 5, then the bottom, so you get all of these ones on the top row in one bundle. You'll get all of these ones on one bundle. And then what we'll also do is our lovely producer, Alex, good morning, Alex. Alex is going to put every single one of those also available individually. So if you're just starting out and you're thinking, oh, do you know what? I'm not quite sure. I just fancy dipping my toe in the old 3D embossing double panel designs, and you can just buy one. But again, all of the prices are amazing, no matter which way you do it. It's Crafter's Companion, they always look after you. But there's something to suit everybody's purse, pocket, wallet, whatever. There is.
Yes.
We've decided.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do, Michelle's got the most amazing demo for you as well. So we're going to start with the 2 smaller bundles with a saving, of course. We're going to start with the top row of 5. So we'll show you each one individually, if that's okay. Can I bring them down? Is that all right? I don't want to spoil your display, but I am known for it. Poor Alex was here this morning, you know, titivating it all, making it all look lovely.
And you're going to destroy it in
I'm going
one
to destroy
fell
it.
swoop.
Yes, wipe it out. Right then, so, well, as it was Remembrance Sunday yesterday and we had the poppies, we feel it's only right to show you this incredible design. And that is the first one that caught my eye this morning when Michelle was showing us. Look at the detail on those poppies. This is such a clever idea.
It really is.
Isn't it?
And the thing is, it's brilliant. You can use them together. You can use them as 2 totally separate.
Exactly.
Embossing folders, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah, so you don't have to use them both together if you don't want to,
No.
but it does really, really work. And yet you could mix and match as well. And if I go through, we'll stick with the, as Michelle says, the scary butterflies.
Yes, I'm not a fan.
Are you scared of them?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we used to have a designer on Jewellery Maker. She was scared of butterflies as well. Yeah?
You don't do butterflies or moths or anything that sort of
Fluttery.
insected that flutters. And
Anything
sort
that
of
flutters.
attacks, yeah.
So don't flutter your eyes at Michelle. She won't like it. So you've got these beautiful flowers, another butterfly here, more butterflies here. Absolutely stunning. And then we go into this now. This one's a bit sort of William Morris-esque, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
Isn't
definitely.
it? Yeah, we're liking that one. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and again, 2 totally different designs on there, but complement each other beautifully.
That's lovely. What about the sentiments?
No sentiments.
Oh, no,
in
so
there.
that's just showing you what it would look like when you've got your...
Yes,
Right,
yeah.
just wanted to double check, 'cause I thought that'd be unusual. How would that work? And then this gorgeous textured design here. And I think, as Michelle was saying, when you get the lovely water reactive inks later, that's going to work perfectly with these, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're going to see all of these in action. Oh, let me move that. I've got all my notes there. You don't need to see that, do you? We've got lots of inspiration as well. And then this one here. This one, I don't know, there's something about this one that's right taking me fancy.
It is lovely. I
Yeah.
love this one.
I love it. Really, really gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I like this as well because they're sort of non-occasion type designs as well. They're very neutral, aren't they?
Yeah, you can absolutely use them for anything and for male and female cards as well.
Agreed.
Because I think we always struggle with a man's card. And, you know, lots of these, even the butterflies.
Yeah.
Colour it in blue.
Our producer just when Michelle said, we struggle with men's cards, he said, yes, sorry about that. That was very quick there, Alex. It was very tickled me, that one. And there's your lovely floral designs with this. So there's something for everybody there, isn't there? Absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
So what we're doing on this one for you is we're going to give you a deal. Now, these should be, and this is a limited edition collection, $29.95. Now, that's for all 5 designs, bearing in mind. Not just for the 3, but all 5 designs, which is cracking already.
It is.
So already that makes them what? £6 each? £6 each?
Yes.
Yeah? No, I just said $29.95, didn't I? Have you come straight in with a deal price? Oh, you monkey. I tell you what, he went, no, I'm not messing about this morning, I'm straight in. So that's your buy price, $24.99. That makes each of these beautiful. You're getting 2 embossing folders in each one. That makes each embossing folder £2.50 if you think about it.
It really does, yeah.
Oh, my days, Michelle.
You can't get a coffee for that.
You can't. You can't get anything for £2.50, can you?
I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
But you can, an embossing folder.
Yeah, so they're £5 each pack, but you're getting 2 in each one, and you can use them individually.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Oh, my
I mean, they
goodness me.
complement each other beautifully, but absolutely, if you just want to pop one onto your projects, then yeah, definitely.
That is absolutely phenomenal value for money.
It really is.
Oh, la la. And what we'll do out of each set, lovely Michelle has brought down bags and bags and bags because the design team at Crafters Companion couldn't stop making with these because they're inspirational. They are. Creative juices.
Yes, they really do. As soon as you get these out. So if you've never tried an embossing folder, this actually is the best way to do it because you're getting a 2-for-1 in one packet. You're getting 2 different ones to try out. And again, you know, they're all absolutely beautiful.
Have I got the right? Yes.
You have.
Right,
yeah.
so I tell you what, do you want to see them in action? Do you want to see them in action? I mean, Michelle's going to give you a fabulous demo in a moment, but look, when you see that, transform into that. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, just by adding a little bit, that's just ink over the top. That's just one of our water reactive ink pads. You're just gonna pop it on the top.
Yeah.
And it really brings it out.
That is gorgeous. We've got some. Oh, we've got some of the water reactive ink card as well.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Watercolour card, yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you started at school and you used to do. Was it the brass rubbings you used to do? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Looks like that, doesn't it?
It really does, and it is. It's sort of the same thing, really.
Yeah,
that's all
I
you're going to be
suppose.
doing. But you're just creating the initial emboss yourself.
But this you know, the way the ink picks up the detail and the texture that you're getting in each of those, it just comes alive. Now, this is the one with the beautiful butterflies. Here we go, look.
You see, now it is absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it?
There, because it's not going to attack me.
I don't think a butterfly would actually attack you. It might kiss you with fluttering.
You've never seen butterflies near me, have you?
It's because I know you don't like them. And then look at these. I mean, my goodness me, they come alive with the ink on them, don't they? Look at that.
Really, really amazing.
Anybody that likes William Morris is going to like that one.
Yes, love that one, definitely. Yeah. And do you know what? You could, if you're in a home where you can't decorate your walls yet, because you know you're not allowed to, you could make some of these panels up, frame them up, pop them on your wall, and you've got a little bit of home decor there.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea. And look at that. I love that. It's like it's interwoven like a basket weave, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, French plait. Get you, Alex. Oh, I'll get it with a French plait. Oh, my goodness me. So you've got beautiful blooms. You've got all different designs in this one. So this, if you want to know which one's which, just in case you decide you want to buy them individually, this one is called your traditional textiles, this one here. Okay. This one is your classic damask. Oh, hello, yes. This one is Garden Beauties. This one is your timeless tiles. And this one is your beautiful blooms with the poppy. So just so that you know the titles, okay? And that's those on the board. So what we'll do is £24.99 is your deal price. That takes them down to just £5 each. We're going to have a fantastic demonstration, no pressure, Michelle. From the gorgeous Michelle, she's ready and raring to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And then while you're doing that, I'll rustle some of these cards out and put a few out. Would that be okay?
Yes, oh, absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the classic damask.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
So straight away, as you pop these out, you can see you've got two embossing folders. It's very obvious which is which because the design, it's a 3D embossing folder. So just straight away, just opening it up, when you can see the emboss in there, in fact, you can see it, look at that. I don't even need to pop any card in there. You can see it's a 3D, so you have got a 3D emboss. I know that sounds really daft. You don't just have that one layer, you've got multiple depths on there.
Yeah.
So let me just, so I've just cut a piece of card down and we're just going to pop it inside this
And do you tend to cut the piece of card to sort of match it perfectly? Is that what you do?
I do. Yeah. I tend to cut them down.
Yeah.
Okay. To pop straight in. So let me, they're next to me. Looking for my plates and they're next to me. So it's a 3D embossing folder. So your plate combination is going to differ to if you're doing a 2D.
Okay.
So a 2D embossing folder, you're going to want both of your outside plates, but this is a 3D, so you want less pressure. So you want your outside plate, you're going to put your magnetic one on, and you're going to put your plastic shim on.
Okay. But, yeah, does it tell you on the actual embossing folder packaging, or do you sort of work it out from your instructions on your Gemini? Whichever.
So, yeah, you get your instructions with Gemini.
Yeah.
And you should know... saying you should know from that. Have a look at your book in your Gemini because you get a booklet and it's got all your instructions in. If you're still not sure, you know, you always contact us on our socials, rewatch these shows because every time I do it, I will say what my plate combination is.
So you can always watch about the demos, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but it does say on here, you know, if you pop to our website, it'll let you know.
Great.
So let me just move those. And then let's take that out. So look at that.
Oh my days.
I mean, straight away, without even adding any ink,
One pass through and it's
an amazing emboss. So,
yeah, the detail just on the plain card without even any ink
putting anything on it.
There. Wow.
So I've picked up a couple of my water reactive ink pads. I've got fuchsia and I've got my winter rose. I would normally use my pink tulip, but the winter rose I think was one of our Christmassy ones, and it's not exactly the same. But if you haven't got your pink tulip, then this is going to do the sort of same for you. Okay. So I'm just going to go very gently straight over. And straight away.
Oh, that's amazing.
It really makes it pop.
And don't worry, if you've not got any of these lovely inks, we've got them coming up for you on some very special deals this morning, so don't worry.
There we go.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's all I'm going to do with my my winter rose or my pink tulip, if you've got it. And then what I'm going to do is let me just grab a little bit of tissue because I'm going to get ink everywhere. And then I'm going to come in with my fuchsia. Yep. I'm going to hold that with the tissue, and I'm just going to go around the edges.
Oh, lovely.
And we're just going to make it pop a little bit more just around those edges. But this is what I love about embossing folders. You're going to have a really good inky play. Yeah. Which is a lot of fun. Yeah. It really is.
It's so quick as well, really.
That's it,
I mean, that was super fast, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah,
so that's it. That's all I've done.
Wow.
And then what I'm going to do here is we have a tag punch that we do at Crafters Companion. I'm not sure if we brought it here or not, but I made my own tag with this.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So all I did was I cut it the same width, and we've got the punch just creates that at the top. That's all it is.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to do exactly the same for my tag. We're just going to pop some ink around those edges. And I'm not adding any more ink because I don't need to. I've got plenty on my pad already. Yeah. I'm going to bring... Again, I'm not going to add any more ink to this because I've got enough on there.
That's, I mean, a little bit of ink goes a long way, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah. What a great... I mean, you could just make the bookmarks with these panels.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Some posh bookmarks.
Yeah, because a lot of people still love, you know, a proper book. You know, a book that's real.
I still read. I travel here on the trains, and I've always got a book with me.
Yeah.
Always.
Can't beat it, can you?
No, definitely not. Oh, run out.
Oh, live telly. I mean, you'd have to do it right there and then, didn't you?
Always.
Yeah.
So
and that's the full tape pen, isn't it, that one?
It is, yeah. So I've just got a panel, just black panel with some...
That's pretty.
And then we're just going to pop this on.
No.
So I'm just going to use... I think I've nearly run out of that one as well. It always happens. I run out of about 3 or 4 all at the same time.
It's like light bulbs. They all go at the same time, don't they?
They do.
If one goes, they all go.
What I'm going to do, actually, before I pop this one on, is I'm going to bring this one in. So it's the opposite one to this.
So that's the same one that's the same pack?
That's the same pack. I've got both of them there. But the only thing different I've done with this one is I've cut it down a little bit more to fit on this panel, but I've edged with black.
Nice.
So all I've done is with my black water reactive, which we forget we can do that with, so I've just edged those sides.
Lovely.
I'm going to pop it onto that panel, so I'm going to move that one out of the way.
This looks fab.
And sometimes, do you know what, with an embossing folder, you don't need to do a lot.
No, that's the great
at
thing.
all.
It's actually very cost effective. Once you've bought the embossing folder,
Yeah.
you know, it's just you can't stop really then.
That's it, yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's clever and great way to add texture.
Really
to
is.
designs.
So I'm going to pop that on there.
Lovely.
And then, instead of me wasting any more time building this up, I'm going to bring in the one I've already done. Except for I haven't inked that. So what I'm going to do now is...
Lovely.
I'm going to ink it. Yes. No, it's not going to go under because I've glued it down. So I would suggest obviously doing this before you've stuck it on your card.
Yeah.
I did this at home and I liked that, but because I've just done this one, I actually like that a lot more. So I'm going to take that white away, just very carefully going over.
That looks great.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Lovely.
So there you go. So if I just turn that round for you now.
That looks amazing. I tell you what, these embossing folders, when you see them like this and you think a little bit of ink, straight through. Not much cards. This is a great way to use up your scraps of card that you've cut off as well.
Absolutely
Isn't
is,
it?
because we've all got that box of cut-offs that we don't want to use. And don't think you've just got to use white card. Yes, leftovers. You can use your watercolour card and then bring in your aqua pens, your aqua pencils, your water effects. But you can use your Centura Pearl, so emboss your Centura Pearl.
Absolutely.
Even though it's coated, it still embosses beautifully. And then you can still go over with your inks, it's just going to take a little longer to dry. But if you use your opaques, you're going to go over it with your opaques and then you're going to heat emboss. So you're going to use your powder, you're going to heat emboss and set that, and that looks even more amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. And can you see as well what we've done? I've just, I mean, there's so many in these bags. I've got to, I mean, but we've got the amazing team here. Oh, have I not got those so you can see them very well? Sorry about that. Got them at the wrong camera, hadn't I, silly Billy? You silly Billy face. There you go, look. But I'm just putting some of the designs that the design team have done with this particular pack here. That's got a bit of gilding wax on there. That looks amazing. But look how brilliant these cards look.
That is one of my favourites.
This one here that we just put out from Julia.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah. There's that one that we were just talking, and that's all of these that you're seeing here are in this 5-pack bundle. We've got the other one to come, but every design I've just popped out there, I think, if I've done it properly, is the ones that we've just had. I've got another one here from this bundle. We've got the other bundle coming up, but that just gives you some idea how different these embossing panels can actually look. Incredible, isn't it? Amazing, absolutely brilliant. Right, so if I just move, if you had a good look at those, I can put those down just for a second because I'm just very, thank you, lovelies. Thank you. Just don't want to, honestly, all that work's gone into those and I'm having to just move them rudely out the way. So if I just move those to one side for a second, and I just grab these ones. I might need to just go out of shot for 1 sec. You lucky things. You lucky things. Excuse me, poor Michelle. I'm coming back, Michelle.
I can dance.
Couldn't reach. Yeah, bit of a Bridget joke. Oh, bye, my sorry, darling. Right, I'll tell you what, should we show it from these? Because this helps, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
In fact, it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, because you can see them. So I'll show you the packaging in a moment, but this is the 5 you get in this bundle. The deal's going to be the same. Match the price again. Now then, feast your eyes on these. Now this one here is called, this one is your, in the pink is your textured knits.
That one is perfect for creating jumper or shirt cards for men.
Yeah, that's a, oh yeah. Oh, because like cricket jumpers and things. Yeah. Oh, you just reminded me, I used to love wearing my ex's many moons ago. Cricket jumper. I just think it was really smart, but anyway, there you go. I used to wear it all the time, I loved it. This one is your, straight away, my director's just gone, Ollie, just said, oh, I like that one. Why do you like that one, Ollie? Do you like, is it the leaves? Bohemian, oh, little boho.
I used to have a paisley shirt like that in the 80s.
Yeah, Paisley's was so in. Much comes and goes, Paisley, doesn't it?
It does.
So that one is your vintage swirls. This one's lovely. Your decorative swirls. That's this one here. You get all 5 in this deal, so don't you worry about that, my lovelies. Now you're going to love this one. I'm quietly confident. Get ready for the bloom and grow. Blooming heck and all. That's lovely. That's just sunflowers. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, I think that's going to be really popular. So if you want that one, they're all available individually online as well, or they will be. And then this one, very pretty if I can pick it up, if you're into your lovely foliage, is your Woodland Splendour. Oh, I like that with a tree. I like that with a tree.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I like the trees and the leaves. I like the trees and the leaves. So that's all 5 in your deal. And as I say, individually, they should be $6.99 each. You're getting them for a £5. Yeah, you're getting them for a £5 because you're buying them in the deal, aren't you? So all 5 for $24.99. Thank you very much, Crafter's Companion. But that's the thing, the more you get, the less you pay.
Yeah.
There you go. Could you tell I used to work at a casino? I really didn't. Oh, those places frighten me. You don't know what you're doing, do you, in a casino?
No.
Oh, I'm all right with the tuppence thing in the arcade. I'm all right with that one.
10p machine and that other 2p slots, yeah.
So that's, are you any good at all that?
No.
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 No. It's too busy card making. But again, we'll get you some gorgeous designs out and show you some inspiration. And we're going to have another fabulous demo from Michelle, if that's okay. But PN2002 is your price. And the lovely thing about an embossing folder is once you've got them for life. They're not consumables, they're yours.
They are. And what I love, so when I first started card making, I definitely shied away from embossing folders because I wasn't really sure what to do with them. I thought there was a background thing, and then I thought it just seemed a shame to cover them up, but wasn't really sure.
They were a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
But don't be scared of them.
How did you change then? How did you go from that to going, oh yeah, I've got it.
I got on the design team for Crafters Companion.
And that's right.
And obviously seeing all the other designers on there, realising actually embossing folders are amazing because you can do so many things with them. Simple things like you just saw me do, but it makes them pop, and then they're going to be the focal point on your card. You don't have to hide them, but then think they shouldn't be hid. Put them on the front. Should they be on the front? I wasn't really sure, but no, I love it now.
Now you've got your head around it.
Yes.
Well, I think the cards that we've got here as well. I've just excuse me, I've got a dropsy loxy, but look, I'm going to show you that sunflower one.
It is gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, Leslie, thank you, Leslie. That is gorgeous.
So you're just inking that up.
Yeah.
You're going to pop some gilding wax on the top or some metallic ink pad. You're going to put some little paint splatters on there, and you've got a full, beautiful card.
Absolutely fabulous. And I think that's the thing, a lot of people just love texture in their cards, don't they?
Yeah.
Now, you know when Michelle just talked about the gents card with a jumper? Can I show you exactly what Michelle's talking about with this one? Look. Let's pop that there if I can just reach it. Look at this. This is brilliant. Look at that. What a great idea.
Isn't it? I love that
I
one.
love it.
Amazing. All they've done is they've cut that panel out twice and they've just cut into it, obviously, to create that V.
Genius.
There's nothing difficult on that at all. The buttons are covering up where the two panels are meeting.
What a clever design that is.
Isn't it?
Oh,
I love that.
Who made that? Let's have a look. Love, we're going to have to give a shout out to the lovely Nicola. Nicola, thank you so much, Nicola. That is genius. Really inventive way of using that, isn't it?
And
really
that's
creative.
it. Yeah, well, that's it. You get these. And so she picks that up and straight away thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to do a man's jumper.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what then, if you can do a lovely demo then.
Absolutely.
Which one are you going to work with?
I'm going to use the decorative swirls.
Oh, lovely.
And again,
more cards out.
it's for no other reason than I just love it.
You just love it. There you go.
So again,
Don't need more reason than that, do you, Flower?
Taking my two panels out, just going to randomly pick one.
Okay.
Because again, they're both absolutely beautiful. And then what we're going to do is, again, so I've got a piece of my card that I've cut down already, but I'm going to bring in some of my ink pads. So I've got my Parakeet, I've got my Oasis, and I've got my Lagoon.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up my Parakeet. Now, every time I use this, I always get confused as to which is the front and which is the back. So feel it. So these are bumping upwards, so you know that it's going to push up into the card. These are dinting in, so that I know that this is going to be my front.
Okay.
I think.
If you're not sure, turn it over and do it again.
Well, that's it. So I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm just going to ink it.
Oh, straight onto it?
Straight onto it.
Okay.
We're going to pop this in and on.
Yeah.
Now, you don't need to worry that I've got ink all over it because it's water reactive, so it's just going to
wipe off. Oh, I'd have panic then.
No. And again, it's a 3D, so I'm going to have my outside plate, my magnetic shim, and my plastic shim. And we're going to pop it through. And again, so these are small enough that they're going to go through your Mini. They're going to go through every machine that we do.
Of course, yeah. I just think using your scraps up, your ends off that you've cut off, I think that's where they come into their own, don't they? Because you don't waste anything then.
That's it.
Yeah?
That's absolutely it. It looks lovely already.
It does.
I don't need to.
Oh.
So.
Oh, Oh, that is
It just
gorgeous.
really makes... I don't need to do anything else to that. And you can feel you've got such depth on there.
That is
you really
amazing.
have. So let's do it again, but we'll do it with the Oasis.
Okay.
Right, let me remember.
Yeah, and don't worry, I know everybody's messaging about the ink pads. They're coming up in a mo.
So pop that on again. Hold it in place because I don't want the ink to sort of smudge on there before I've run it through.
Okay.
So we're going to pop those plates on there. And again, run it back through. Your plate combination is obviously the same for your... Go on. For your junior. I just not pushed it through.
He wanted a little helping hand then, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
While that's going through, can I just show you this? Do you mind?
No.
I'll show this.
Show that one, absolutely.
Oh, look at that one with the trees and the flowers. It's amazing. Oh, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at that.
So that's our Pebbio gilding waxes used on that. Yeah.
Those are available on the website, but we have got the water reactive ink pads coming up in a moment, but that is just epic. And a big thank you then to Sian. That was gorgeous, thank you.
And again, I don't mean to take anything away from our designers. It wasn't difficult to do. She run it through. Yeah. She popped a little bit of gilding wax over the top.
Yeah.
And that's how amazing.
That's how amazing they finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Anyway.
Right. So, next one. There we go. So I have got. So that is my parakeet. That is my Oasis. Wow. And if I bring in that one, that is my lagoon.
But don't they look different just with the different inks?
Yes.
Same embossing folder.
Yeah.
But a really different. Can I have a little?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But do you not think this would be lovely? And I don't know. I mean, obviously you're all way more experienced than I. But are you thinking about like if you were doing cards for the blind as well with that raised? Because you've got that, they can feel the design. Would that be something that you know? I'm just thinking that's a real lovely texture to feel.
I never thought of anything like that, but yeah.
Because if they're getting a card, then they're going to want something that they can actually run their fingers over, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to lay those three on there. We're going to pop them on front of our card.
Nice.
And then we're just on this. Literally, I've just popped a thank you.
Love it. Yep.
So if I just turn that round for you.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Oh, that's lovely. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's so many ways you can use. I mean, here's one that somebody's just done. Who's this? Lovely. I'll see it. Julia again. Again, similar idea to the one that Michelle's just done with the different panels all sort of next to each other. Oh, looks fabulous, isn't it?
Julia, do you know, I love Julia. So I get to work with Julia at head office.
Do you?
And she's absolutely fabulous. She really is.
Just got that wonderful creative gene, hasn't she?
Yes, she has.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness me. Now, then, you know when I started off and I said to you, right, the best way to buy this is to get it all at the same time. So if you think, right, I'm hooked. I mean, I love them all. I can't decide. It's impossible. Crafters Companion have created too many lovely designs for me to choose. What do I do? Well, the best way to do it is to actually buy all of those 5 there, all of the 5 that we've just, in fact, if I move those cards, right, my lovelies, and then you've got all of those designs to go back out. Okay, so I tell you what, I'm going to run round. I'm going to put the design back. Poor Michelle. It's like Challenge Annika, isn't it? Reloading the set. There you go. And she's got a microphone on and she's back. There you go.
I used to love watching.
Oh, it was great, wasn't it? Well, you almost saw her backside, didn't you? I did fall for her. She got good bottom, thankfully.
That's why Dads always liked watching that program.
Of course they did, because
Sunday
the bottom
afternoon,
was running, wasn't it?
Yeah, Challenge Annika on.
And she was gorgeous, wasn't she? Well, she's gorgeous.
She still is, unfortunately.
No, it's not fair. Unfortunately. We're not jealous. But yeah, she's lovely. Now, am I right in thinking not only are you getting an extra saving on these, okay, not only are you getting these an extra saving, as I said, but you're also getting the Centura Pearl cardstock that you were just talking about.
Yes.
Snow White with a hint of silver. That's free. Oh, now that embossed is going to look absolutely phenomenal.
It really does. And then popping a little bit of ink over the top so you still get that pearlescent coming through your ink.
Yeah, that's going to look gorgeous, isn't it? So that is thrown in free of charge, as well as the entire bundle of all 10. Now, this was supposed to be £63.89 for all 10 designs. Okay, so that's a 20 piece if you think about it, because there are 2 in each. So that's 20 3D panel embossing folders, 20 plus the free card. This deal is amazing. So just remember, £63.89 is your buy price. Your special Monday morning price tag, well, the arrows have gone a different colour. Oh. Ooh. What's that divided by 20? Because there's 20 I know there's 10 designs, but there's £2.40 an embossing folder. Oh my days. That's if we've worked that out right.
That's an amazing, even
Yeah.
actually they're in shock. That's an amazing price.
Isn't it? Now we've divided, there's 10 designs, but there's 2 in each. So we're just dividing that by 20.
Yeah, because there's nothing that says you have to use those 2 embossing folders
exactly.
together.
Yeah, exactly. £47.99 divided by 20. It is £2.40 because it would be £4.8 if it was 10. So it's £2.40. Well done, team. They did that in their heads. And do you know what? This is very true, right? So this is exactly what happens. The lads in the gallery, it's a bit early in the morning, but they've just worked it out in their heads, and then they've panicked and gone, hang on, £2.40 can't be right. And you have that panic. But the great thing is, the calculator was still correct the third time he divided it by 20. But really, you should divide it by 21 because you're getting the cardstock for free as well. AP2080. And don't worry, the ink pad deals are coming your way for you as well. Good morning, everybody. Can I just say it's lovely to see you all coming in. So good morning, good morning. Hello. Did you have a nice weekend? Did you? Did you have a nice weekend, Michelle?
I did. Well, Saturday not so much because I was travelling on the train and there was some delays and stuff. But yesterday I was here, so I had a lovely day.
A nice day.
Yeah.
Did you?
I was with Ruth.
Ruth's lovely.
I like that she has to sit. Well, I like that she sits down, but even sat down, she's still taller than me.
Oh no, it's not fair, is it? She is a giraffe. She is a giraffe.
She's so tall.
Yeah, but she's just the best. We love Ruth.
She's lovely, yeah.
She is lovely. Really, really lovely. She's a lovely lady. Oh, did you ever see the video when she fell off a chair at Jewellery Maker?
No.
Oh, we'll have to play it. She won't mind. She won't mind. We did a whole film of it actually because it was that funny. It was. She didn't. Thankfully, she was okay.
Yeah.
You know, because last time she fell over in the other studio in Gem, she broke her hip. So she's had a tough time in these studios. Oh yeah, Ruth. Yeah, bless her. But we'll show you the video. She won't mind, but it was a comedy fall off a chair. It was. It's if ever they do one of those live things that go wrong on shopping television, that will be on there. That would be on there, poor Ruth. But it was funny.
Oh.
It was funny.
Oh.
Right then, my lovelies. So while you're checking out those, my darlings, do you want to see the ink pad deals as well? They're like, yeah.
Yes.
Even
I want to see them, and I know what they are.
That's the thing, when you love what you use, you can't help yourself, can you? I mean, there's so many designs here, they're just gorgeous. Right then, so your deals on your ink pads, here we go. Now, we've got 3 different options for you. And these last a long time, don't they?
So long. I've had mine 4 years.
The same ones?
Yeah. Yeah, and
I didn't realise they last. And you use them for all your demos?
Always using them, yeah.
I
must admit, I have got a few that I'm looking at thinking I really need to replace.
On its last legs.
Yes, yeah.
It's like, refill me.
Trying to get the last bit. I mean,
you can see you there, can't you?
you know when you, yeah, definitely. But they do last so long.
I know it. When you said long, I didn't think like years. Did you?
Oh yeah. Maybe I'm being a bit frugal, I like to say.
But because the pigment's so strong, you can be. You don't have to go mad, do you?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Not.
Which one should we go with? Which colours? Which one do you want to start with?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Ooh. So that one has, let me tell you what it's got in it. It's got the seed brown, twilight grey, smoke plume, and the noir black. Noir. It's very sort of neutrally earthy colours, isn't it?
That's one of my favourite combinations, actually.
Is
you
it?
Look at that and you think, it's a bit boring, but it's not. It looks stunning when you use them all together. It really does.
So this has got your smoke plume, your black noir, which is the two I'm holding up there. Then you've got your seed brown, and then you've got your twilight grey. Lovely earthy tones, those, aren't they?
Yes, definitely. Perfect for some of these embossing folders.
Absolutely. Like you were saying with the gents cards as well, and the autumnal cards, and the tree trunks, and the leaves, and all that. That's just going to be lovely, isn't it? So this is water reactive dye. So when would we choose one of these? Because it gets a bit confusing, the whole ink pads and things, doesn't it? There's a lot of choice out there.
Yeah. So these you're going to use to do what you saw me doing. So blending with my my dauber, putting it straight onto my embossing folder like you saw. Anything where you want them to blend, they're going to blend together beautifully. But what I also do is, and I've done it here before, is I will take my ink pad and I will tap some out onto my glass mat, and I'll pick it up with a paintbrush and some water, and I will paint with them. So obviously you need your watercolour card, but that is something else that you can do with them, and they're brilliant for that.
Paint with them as well.
Yeah,
So they're clever, aren't they?
Yeah, so if you lay your colour of ink down, and you can do sort of the faux bleaching effect where you sprinkle some water on it and you can pick it up. So anything sort of water based with these, they're going to work.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you're getting all four in this deal for your water reactive dyes. These are, and you've just heard Michelle say how long she's had hers. She's been using the same ones and demoing for 4 years. There you go. And she uses them a lot. Now, these should be individually, I think it's a cracking price, £6.99 each.
Yes.
Which I think is, you know, that considering they're lasting very long, you divide that by 4, you know, what you're talking about, just over, what, £1.50 a year or something silly like that.
It's well worth it.
It is, isn't it? My goodness me, that's going to be one of the best buys of the day, isn't it? So then, the code is VW, VW2002 on your water reactive ink pad bundle in all those lovely 4 neutrals. Are you ready for this deal? This is a Monday morning. Get your baskets open. That's what this one is. Now this one, we don't have that many, I'm afraid, so it is a limited edition bundle. We do have 2 sets of colours coming up. $15.99. Now that's not even, that's buy one, get one free and a saving.
Yes, yeah.
Because that should be so they were $6.99 each, weren't they? So yeah, 7, 14, 21, £28 that should be.
Yes.
Oh my days, that's a good deal. Oh my goodness me. 4, 8, 12, 16. They're £4 each.
Yeah, that's
oh my, yeah.
That's if I didn't have them, I'd buy them.
Yeah, if she didn't have them, she'd buy them. You'd buy a back at £4 each. Now, I just saw a card, and I was sure I saw similar colours, but I might have not held. I'll see if I can find it in a bit for you. But those neutral colours, when we talk, that's going to work on so many things that are of nature-inspired cards, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
that one with the trees that we just showed. Where's my board with the trees? Sorry, there's that many cards. Where's my board? You know that one that we just had with the trees, like that one? I know that one's coloured in, you know, and that one's got your Peebo, what was it? Your
Pebeo gilding.
Pebeo. Yeah, so that one there, look.
But that one there that has got the trees, you can use your ink pads, like I just said, to watercolour with them. You don't just have to use your pens to colour in. Definitely use your... and again, so the thing is, you've got to think, you're not using a lot each time you make a card. You're not using a lot of ink at all.
But that is brilliant. But your neutrals and your skin tones and your nature and your tree trunks and all that and all that kind of thing.
You're going to use them a lot more than you think you go into.
Yeah, definitely. Brilliant deal. Yeah, well done. Mandy, good luck. Crafters, good luck. Elaine, good luck as well in Lancashire. Great deal. Right then, let's see what other colours. Should we go with these, with a Crafters purple?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we've got here the crushed velvet.
Crushed velvet.
Oh, I could crush a grape.
That's always what I think.
Frosty jade. Ooh, I'll show that in a moment. Your lovely orange and your fuchsia. You were just using the fuchsia, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Yep. So there you go. We will match the price on each of the bundle sets, $15.99. So there is your frosty jade. your gorgeous crushed velvet. This is the fuchsia one that we'll go back to that in a moment. Do you get it? Back to the fuchsia.
That was very good.
That's quite quick for 6:45 in the morning. Come on.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, and I tell you what, the orange. Oh, orange
It's
is such a
beautiful.
lovely, amazing. Everybody loves orange. Orange is a right Bostonly happy colour, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's happy.
It does, and when you use it, it makes you happy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, orange and fuchsia, crushed velvet and a frosty jade. $15.99. Your code to check out is FT2070. I tell you what, this is the day to get these ink colours, isn't it?
It really is
stocked
at
up
that
on these
price.
prices. £4 each. I keep having to do it, keep thinking, yeah, 4, 8, 12.
You keep adding it up.
Yeah, because you're not, well, I mean, you can either, it's buy 3, get 1, well, you're getting 4 for 3, you're not paying for 1, and you're getting a saving. Oh, Elaine, well done you, sweetheart. $15.99, she was straight in and out, checked out. And there's another 4 colours coming up, including a lovely lemon tonic. Oh, a lemon tonic.
That's one of my favourite colours
Is
as well.
it?
Do you know, I'll say that about everyone you pick up. Oh, that's my favourite.
That's the trouble,
Yeah.
because you keep changing, don't you? $15.99. Oh, my goodness me. Our producer went to a gig yesterday. He paid £10 for a gin and tonic. That's quite a lot of money in it for a gin and tonic.
I'll say.
Ooh, I'll say, she says. Ooh. Yeah, oh. You know when they give you your drink and you wish you'd known, 1 beer and a gin and tonic, it was £16.80. He's not got over it yet.
Oh, it'll be a while before he gets over that.
So a pint in a G&T costs more than that, and that was gone in 10 minutes. This will last you how many years? There you go. There you go. And the trouble is, it's one of those where you say to people, I'll get 2 rounds in, then you buy one, you think, no, I won't. No, I won't. Yeah. No, hello, Sue in Devon. Hello, Sue. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Mandy. Mandy. There you go. Sorry about that, Mandy in Buckinghamshire. We've got another Mandy from Liverpool, and I always go, Mandy. And you don't speak like that, I wouldn't imagine, in Buckinghamshire.
No.
Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, so there you go. That's your fuchsia, your orange, your crushed velvet, and your frosty jade. Let me hold those up again. Your frosty jade. Ooh, we like our jade, don't we? Right then, and the next 4 colours, it's one of Michelle's favourites, is the lemon tonic, the parakeet you've just been using.
Another favourite.
There you go, look. So that's your parakeet. That's your lemon tonic. And then my personal favourite, the Chinese red. I like a bit of red. Oh, and a spring meadow. It's a bit like a peridot. Bit of a chartreuse. Peridot. Peridot is a beautiful gemstone. It's a birthstone for August. Or as my ex's sister, what's your birthstone? Peridot, and I don't like it. Okay. Okay then. Awkward. It's peridot, darling. Who says? Well, I don't know, darling, but apparently, there you go. Anyway, so spring meadow, Chinese red. Thing is, who decides how these things are pronounced?
I know.
Could be peridot. And somebody was just being posh.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Spelt peridot, isn't it? Lemon tonic and your parakeet. Again, $15.99. Fantastic price points on these ink pads today. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely. So the big bundle, are we going to be able to squeeze one more demo in as well or not? Or are you okay?
I can, or I'm happy for you to...
She's no trouble, this one. No trouble. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll talk you through all the options. Okay. The water card we've got coming up later, haven't we?
Watercolour card, yeah.
Watercolour card's coming up later, so that's good. So, if you fancy the lot, best way to buy, most affordable way to buy, and again, it might be that actually if you're buying with friends or a group, and you buy the big bundle, you could split it on all.
Yes, definitely.
Have first dibs on the one you like.
Yeah.
You have to go around with 10, isn't there?
Well, that's it, yeah. And you can always swap and change, you know.
Yeah.
You have them for a little bit.
It's a good idea. It's like a swap shop, like Noel Emnon's.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's always an excuse to get together more, to craft, if you've got...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice way. Yes, I'll have that one this week. You have that one next week. You can have it for the weekend. It'd be like, swapping the kids, wouldn't it? Anyway, now then, this deal here should have been for all of the 10 different designs, which is actually 20 3D panel embossing folders. That should have been £63.89. Huge saving at £47.99. And the Snow White with a hint of silver, free Centura cardstock as well. 310 GSM, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
That's thrown in for free. Now remember, once you've paid your post and packaging, if you just keep combining your orders all day, you only pay one post and packaging.
I love that.
It's the best thing. I think it's one of the best things about this channel. And it's
because you do that.
Did you say do on a Monday? Michelle, she said do. I'd like to apologise. Anyway, you do what, Michelle?
Do. I don't know. I was going to say, I've not got a clue. It's gone.
But no, it'll come back. Sorry, you do start adding more in. That's what I was going to say.
Michelle. You do that. You will shop all day.
You do.
Yeah.
You think, oh, well, I might as well have that, and I might as well pay me post and packaging. Oh, well, I might as well add in some low-tack tape, and I might as well add in, some more cardstock, and I'll have some envelopes, and I'll have some glue pens, and
Well, that's it, and and some places when you have to pay $4.99 each time you place an order, if you forgot something, it puts you off buying again.
You off. Yeah. So we just basically give you the most ludicrous small amount of post and packaging of £3.95, and then. Doesn't matter what we send you. Even if we send you a heavy die cutting machine, you don't pay any more. We've sent out on our other channel, Jewellery Maker, we've sent out massive jewellery making pieces of wooden furniture, jewellery making desks and benches, work benches, and it's the same price. We send out sewing machines from our sewing channel. We send out die cutting machines, big storage boxes. You don't pay anything extra. You could buy 10. I went to a local cafe the other weekend. In fact, I must message this lady back. In fact, I'll do it today. But anyway, I was talking to her. I heard her talking about card making. And then she started talking about a die cutting machine. So I sold her one. I did. I said, I'll get you with the... And I told her everything. So I took her mobile number and I said, I can get you one. And then she messaged me. She said, actually, would you mind getting me one and I'll transfer you? I said, no problem. She didn't give me any money off my bacon sandwich, but she did give me a sausage for the dog. Anyway, so there you go. So I do like a sausage. Right, 10 of your lovely, that's the complete collection with the free Centura pearl pack as well. £47.90. Now, if you think, there is. But if you're thinking that's a little bit outside of my price point this morning on a Monday morning, and I haven't got payday yet, I'm halfway through the month, so give me a break. Well, you can get them in the 5 at the top. So those 5 in the top there that our lovely Michael on cameras is just showing you, or the 5 on the bottom. Okay, either or. Okay. And then they are £24.99, making them only £5 each, or £2.50 a panel, because there's 2 in each. Brilliant deal. Okay. So if you're thinking, I'll tell you what I'll do. Shall I flick through the 2 sets so you know which one's which? Would that help? Because it can get a bit confusing, can't it? So the one at the top, I think, is this one. Yes. That's the one with the poppies and that one, isn't it? Yeah. Is that the one? Yeah, with the butterfly. Yeah, so that's this one here. So this one, the one at the top, includes the beautiful blooms that Michelle did the lovely demo with the poppies, because obviously it was Remembrance Sunday yesterday, and we think that's important to start with that one today. And then we've got the traditional textiles in this one. Okay. We've also got the classic damask. And then this is this the one that we've got at the moment, my lovely? Yes, this is the code that's on the screen at the moment, JL2013. That's your garden beauties with your butterflies and your flowers. And then this one, oh, Michelle loves this, the timeless tiles. Okay, and then you can see them all in action there. Now, this is the code for these 5, JL2013. And that makes them £5 each, or £2.50 a 3D embossing panel. Phenomenal value for money. And like Michelle was saying earlier, what a great way to use up those pieces of card that you cut off when you're cutting your cardstock down. And what are you going to use those things for? You can use these for making your tags, your bookmarks, your all those panel designs you've just shown us.
Yeah, because they're only 2 inches wide, 7 inches long. You can cut them in half, but yeah, only 2 inches wide. That is something that we're going to be cutting off our piece of cardstock.
Every day, aren't you?
Yeah,
All day, every day.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely.
And the second bundle is this one here. So we'll change the code on the screen for you, my lovelies. This includes my personal favourite. The new code is PN2002. Oh, that one. The Woodland Splendour. And I'll tell you what, every woodland at the moment in the UK is in full splendour, isn't it?
It really is.
Oh, gosh, get your wellies on and kick them leaves up. Right then, you've got your Bloom and Grow, which is that fabulous sunflower design there. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got your decorative swirls, very pretty. Then we've got vintage swirls. It's my director's personal favourite. And then this one is that one that we just saw with the brilliant jumper design, which I'm going to show again because we're all impressed with Nicola and her creativity. They're making your gents cards with a little cheeky waistcoat or a little bit of knitwear or something that's into cricket or whatnot. That is your textured knits design. Knits with a K, obviously. Otherwise, that doesn't conjure up the right image either, does it?
No.
PN2002, $24.99, and that's for that bundle. Now, we did mention as well, if you go to the website, have you loaded them all individually, Alex? Have you loaded them all individually? Right, if you could do that as well, sweetie. So if you go to the hobbymaker.co.uk website, right, and you click on Watch Live, and you'll be watching us live. There's a slight delay, just because, you know, when Michelle says do, we have to edit it out. We all do it. We all giggle. Never stops, does it? And anyway, if you go onto there then, Alex is going to load every single one of the designs of the 3D embossing panel folders, and they'll all be available individually. If you just want to buy one, you can do that as well. Okay? Right, my lovelies, that was a lovely hour.
It was.
What great deals. Thank you. And thank you for joining us, my lovelies. Now, after the break, it's 7 o'clock, so we're doing our Hobbymaker Highlight focus, which we absolutely love. And these designs are absolutely gorgeous. And again, fab demos off Michelle. Gorgeous cutting and embossing, these are, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we're upping the ante a bit more now.
Yeah, another fabulous way to use your embossing folders.
Absolutely. So do hope you can join us for the next live hour of Hobbymaker. We'll certainly make it worth your while. And we'll just see you after this little advert break.
If you've recently missed your favourite show on Hobbymaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With Hobbymaker's Catch-Up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Get ready to make the season brighter than ever and craft your Christmas live with Sarah. Join us for the most fabulous and festive night out as Sarah takes to the stage to show you how to turn your home into a winter wonderland. Cozy, bright and full of magic, Christmas is Sarah's favourite season, and she's got so many fantastic tips, money-saving tricks and creative ideas to bring your handmade Christmas to life. Find out how to reuse pieces from around the home and craft with your family to light up the festive season with joy and sparkle. From beautiful baubles and surprises to hang on the tree to the cutest cards for friends and family. Give a little more with your gift wrapping, craft keepsakes to cherish and make your Christmas table look extra special. We'll be touring 13 theatres up and down the UK from the 19th of November till the 11th of December. Tickets start from just £30 with VIP packages also available. You're all invited to craft your Christmas, so head over to Ticketmaster to book your seat today.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker.
Hello everyone, Andy here to tell you about a mini event that's taking place this Monday, the 14th of November. We'll be broadcasting live from the Crafters TV studios up in County Durham, which, in case you don't know, is the home of Crafters Companion. It's going to be a 3-hour show, starting off with a recap on the day's Hobbymaker Highlight, and there's going to be 2 hours of amazing deals with both myself and the legend that is Leanne Chivers. So whatever you do, make sure you join us here on Hobbymaker between 3 and 6 on Monday, the 14th of November. We'll see you then. Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Good morning, my lovely. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a lovely morning. We've got Michelle from Crafters Companion. Hello, lady.
Hello.
Are you having a nice morning?
I am, are you?
I am, yeah.
I do enjoy working with you and the guys.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say. Oh, don't you set me on? You're lovely. We think you're lovely.
Thank you very much.
We think you're lovely. That was so brummy, wasn't it?
It was very.
I think you're a lot of lovely as well. So sorry. It's not the best accent, the Brummies.
My dad's from Birmingham.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's your dad called, apart from Dad?
Well, Michael, but from Selly Oak he were born in.
Oh, Selly Oak.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He doesn't. He can really put that accent on if he wants to, but yeah.
But does he live there now?
No, up in Yorkshire now.
Oh, he's moved up Yorkshire.
Yeah. Yeah, so from one beautiful accent to another.
Oh, gosh, yeah. My nan and Granda were Yorkshire, so as soon as I hear Yorkshire, I straight into that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right then, my lovelies. Right, so the Hobbymaker Highlight. This is a new thing we've been doing for about 3 weeks now, I think, where there's a really extra special. We go out to our different brands, and obviously including Crafters Companion, and say, right, give us your best shot. Give us your best deal that we can give to everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think you've done just that today, haven't you?
With these, I think so, absolutely.
These are, now let me get this right, floral frame cut and emboss folders.
Yes.
And these are...
It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it?
It is a little bit. That's why I had to recheck my notes, because I thought, I'm not getting this one wrong. So they cut out and they emboss. Do you want to see one? So you can see it in action. You're like, yeah. If I get that, oh, hang on, it's one of them. Oh, it's one of them. It's one of them. Look at this. Oh. Now we're talking. So these are, they cut out the frame, the floral aspect of the card. You can make gift bags, you can make, gift boxes, wine bags, you can make shaker cards, you can make, but it's just really clever the way it cuts out and it embosses as well. So all these lovely designs here, look, this Hobbymaker Highlight is awesome. Shaker cards as well. So it cuts out and embosses. You've got 2 in 1. Such a clever idea. If I just move those pads out the way as well, my lovelies. All these amazing, again, a massive shout out to the Crafters Companion design team just want to say a huge thank you, because these designs, and I've got so many here, it just goes on and on and on. There's just so many designs. It's an absolute joy. Oops, a second. How does that one work? Is that another one? They like to test me. Oh, there you go. Look at this one. This is the thing. Until I came to work for Hobbymaker, honestly, I have never experienced cards like this. They're so complex and clever and wow factor.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I like doing. One of the things I like to do is pop out elements.
Yeah.
So and it's the engineering. Sometimes it sounds a little bit difficult. It's not.
No.
It takes a little bit longer, but when you can have these like pop outs, it's just...
They're spectacular, aren't
Yes.
they? They're wow factor. They sort of really capture the recipient's imagination. They're absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Get that out of me. Now, this deal this morning is epic, and that isn't going. That is the buy price if you added all of these 8 designs up together, and we're going to have fantastic demonstrations from Michelle. She cannot wait to get on these designs. Get cracking. You're going to get 8 designs, okay, in total on this, and again, they are going to come in some smaller bundles. And they are going to come in one big bundle, 4 smaller bundles, and available individually. Okay? So say again, Alex. Well, we've got the big one on screen, haven't we? So should we just start with that? Yeah, let's start with that. So let me show you all of the designs, if I may. So I'll just pop some of those, and I'll try and get as many of these beautiful examples out for you as possible. So... okay, well, the design team, when they put that much effort in, and that we want the inspiration, don't we?
That's it, yeah. I mean, it's always nice to see us be able to do something, but then to bring what the design team has done in as well. Because, you know, I always say you give 100 people the same thing, you're going to get 100 totally different ideas.
Every time.
So it's nice to see what 10, 15 different of our design team.
And that's the thing, it's like, you know, I do this at home, I record the show, and then when I get a collection, I'm only just starting to do this, and I'm really, you know, I mean, the other day on air, it said, I had a design, and it said to cut it down to 11 inch, and I couldn't work it out because the card was A4, and I was thinking, hang on, I'm getting confused. And it really threw me, and I thought, no, I'm going to have to go back and watch but the great thing is, I can go and find that collection, go and find it on YouTube, and re-watch you guys doing it again, and I don't have to panic.
That's it.
So that's the great thing.
Yes.
So, shall I show you these? Right, so you're going to get all 8 in the big Hobbymaker Highlight, but all of the options come... Look at that. Look at that. Embossed and cut out and embossed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just brilliant. It's brilliant. It's so clever. Look at... Oh, my goodness me. So... it's incredible. Beautiful blossom. Yeah, I better speed up a little bit, otherwise we need to get the demos in. So I'm just knocked out. I think that's such a clever idea. I mean, it's cut out. It's like Peter Kay with garlic bread, isn't it? It's cut out and it embosses. So clever. Did anybody get tickets for that, by the way? Classic winter rose. I think it's sold out already, didn't it? So classic winter rose. Okay, absolutely divine. Oh, these are gorgeous.
I love them, and each one is very different.
Very different.
You're not getting a collection of embossing folders that are all quite similar.
Yeah.
They're so different, one from the next.
Oh. Oh, Mark Smith has just come into the studio. I don't know what he's doing over there. It's not him, by the way. Good morning, dear. Yes, we're not quite sure what that is, but there you go. Yeah, it's very loud. I don't know what it is. Anyway, there you go. Right then, so this is your timeless forget-me-not.
I love this one.
But again, when we talk about Alzheimer's and dementia cards and raising money for charity, that's the forget-me-not, isn't it?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful card. And again, because you've got that cut and emboss, again, you're not having to do anything else to these. I almost say they're like a creator card. So our creator cards, you know, you just run it through and it's done. And this is very much the same.
Yeah.
You're going to sort of run it through. You're going to use whatever colouring medium that you want to. And that's it.
Absolutely. They're so clever. So that's your forget-me-not. Oh, you're going to love this one. Peony blooms. It is actually wicked, that one, isn't it?
Beautiful. Really
Wickedly beautiful.
I don't say wicked. My children tell me I'm not allowed to say cool words like that.
Oh, is wicked classed as a cool word? Oh, wicked.
Apparently I'm too old to carry it off.
How old are your kids?
14 and 16.
Oh, they're that age where, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cool.
No.
It's not cool.
My 24-year-old, though, thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, because she's gone past bothering.
Yeah,
He or is she, sorry?
He, yeah.
Sorry, I do
He's at an age where he finds it funny to sort of torment the younger ones with me.
Yeah. Oh, daffodils. So when you start to think about your spring collection. Oh, yeah, and your Easter collection.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you could have little Easter eggs in there, couldn't you?
You could.
Couldn't you?
You absolutely could. And
Dancing
each
daffodils.
and every single one of these, you're going to be able to make into a shaker card.
Yeah, baby. I'll show you those in a minute. A vibrant rose, because again, do you know what I love about these? Though? It isn't just the detail on the flowers, it's the shapes of the cutout.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a stylised love heart, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're going to love this. Is this a gerbera? Hang on. Oh, yeah, I know me flowers, look. A striking, not a gerb, but a gerbera. Honestly, but look how that is funky all on an angle. You could have put a lovely photograph in there, couldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You absolutely could. So in all of these, you're literally going to be framing whoever it is in that lovely frame of flowers.
That'd be lovely. I like that. And then we've got to have some fragrant magnolias. Or if you've ever had you've got magnolias in the garden, you've got a lovely scent, haven't you?
Yeah, you know you've got them there, don't you?
Lovely.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's your magnolias. Okay. And that's all of those designs. You get all 8. And because it's the Hobbymaker Highlight, it means when you highlight something, it's got to stand out, hasn't it? And that's exactly what this is going to do. And when we show you these designs, I mean, Michelle just said about the shaker card. She's absolutely right, look. As designed by Debbie, a lovely shaker card, because you've got I'm going to say it again, your garlic and your bread. It's cut out and it's embossed. It's brilliant. Absolutely cool idea. And again, if you just look at some of the designs that the incredible design team. Oh, so they've sort of done they've done a decoupage on the daffodils.
Yes.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. So you're just going to run it through twice. You're going to fussy cut. It's always, I mean, I think that's a bit like.
You can't take me anywhere. Sorry, Michelle.
I'm the same.
You can't. I know.
I'm the same.
Keep your arms in. I'm so sorry, everybody. Sorry, Michelle.
No, you're all right.
I'm just having a moment. I'm having one of the. And my dog woke me up every hour on the hour, and she's now having a lie-in with my dad, her granddad, and I'm just going to hold it.
Just hold it up.
I'm just going to hold it. I'm just holding it. Sorry, everybody. I'll keep my arm there. Well, yeah, there you go. Just because I can't get it to stand up. It's been drinking. It's been drinking.
It has.
I'm so sorry, Michelle.
No, don't be.
So sorry.
Don't be.
Right then, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get a great deal in, talking of shaker cards, with the cutter and the emboss, the garlic and the bread. Look, lovely, beautiful gift box as well.
Yes.
Oh, ace. Great news. Now, Alex has been beavering away in there because he's brilliant, our producer. He's absolutely fab. And he's done you a deal. Now, not only are we getting the Hobbymaker Highlight deal with a discount, he's just managed to negotiate, get one of our management team out of bed, dust them off and say, could we have it on split pay as well, please? So for everybody that's watching and you fancy the floral frame cut and emboss and you want the joy of actually waking our management team up, which is a lovely thing to do on a Monday morning, they've got to be up. They've got to be up by now, haven't they?
I would imagine so.
Come on.
If I have to set my alarm for 3:45, so do they.
Yeah. Have you seen this as well? You don't look a day over fabulous. What a lovely sentiment that is.
Yeah.
I love that. But yet there's so many designs. Do you want the deal? Do you want the deal? Look, design after design after design. Oh my goodness me, your design team.
I love that blue one.
It's lovely, isn't it?
beautiful.
Yeah. £82.99 for all 8. But we're trying to get it, so it will hopefully come in on split pay. We might have to reload that because we've only just done it. So if we whip out the graphics, it's all technical, you don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about that higher price. You don't pay. Everybody pays.
Ignore that.
Everybody pays the final low price. Doesn't matter when you check out, does it?
No.
That's the clever thing about our system.
I was going to say I love it.
It's good, isn't
I
it?
love everything about it.
That's the thing. You can pre-order on a lot of things. That means you can get it without missing out. Then you know that no matter what price it goes down to, thanks, Sally. Oh, he's got it on he's got it on a three-way as well. Oh. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? £27.66 to get, and the thing is, you don't have to wait to get the whole payment. You get everything sent at once. Everything at once for £27.66. Oh, Alex, you're not even a day past fabulous. Good lad. Got it on a three-way. I only asked for two.
Yeah.
He went, I'll get one.
Even better.
Well, more than we bargained for there, or less than we bargained for, depending on how you look at it. These designs are epic. And the good news is we're going to get an extra one or two from Michelle.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Oh, can I just say good morning to Margot? Margot's messaged in. Good morning, Hobby Magazine and my sweet. Isn't it great to be human? I wouldn't know, Margot. That's a great set this morning. It is, isn't it, sweet pea? But you know what? I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about, she asked the big question, what is it to be human? I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be an interesting dog walk. We were having a dog walk, and we did 4 circuits of the park. It was a long... No, it wasn't Ivy that said it, my dog. No, it wasn't my dog. But no, she said, what? I mean, what actually is it? Do you think there's anything after? And I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be the poor dogs were like, not again. Not again. I spent 2 hours walking. I was shattered when I got home.
You were.
I thought again. Anyway, I don't want to keep yakking because I want to get to our lovely demos with Michelle. But £82.99. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. Would you like to see these in action?
Yes.
Can we see them in action?
Absolutely.
Do you mind, Michelle?
No, absolutely. My pleasure.
Shall we hand over to the wonderful Michelle of Crafter's Companion then? Yes, please. Okay. But the good news is smaller bundles are coming up and they're available individually, so we'll get that all on for you as well. Okay.
Any excuse for me to craft, I don't need asking at all.
No.
So I've picked up the Timeless Forget-Me-Nots. It's just beautiful. So you can see it's a lovely 4x6 embossing folder, so not too big, not too small. Oh, I sound like, is it Goldilocks? Yeah. Not too big, not too small. So I've got a piece of my watercolour card, and all I've done is I've just done a little wash with my pink tulip. So again, just doing what I told you, I just dabbed a bit of my ink pad on here. I just picked it up with a wet paintbrush, and I just did a cloudy effect. And the good thing about the watercolour card is it gives you that effect without you having to do a lot of work to get that effect.
And we've got the card coming up, haven't we?
We have, yes, we've got it coming up. So if you open your embossing folder, you can see it's a little bit different to a normal one. You've got this foam bit here and you've got that cutting blade there. Obviously the foam is there to allow you to cut that central bit out perfectly. So we're just going to line this here. Obviously my cutting blade's going to go on the top, so it's going to cut through to the back. Mm-hmm. And let me just line that up nicely. Pop that in there. And pop my 2 top plates on. So let's just pop that through. And again, so these are going to go through your midi and your junior.
Brilliant.
Too big for your mini, but definitely they're going to go through your other machines as well. So let me just pop that off. Oh, do you know what I've done?
Oh, what you done?
So I've done a 3D plate combination instead of a 2D one.
Okay.
So, which is absolutely fine. It just means I need my thicker plate on top. So I've just put my 2 shims through instead of bringing my top plate.
So this is good for us to learn though, especially when you're learning.
Yeah, definitely. So it does, if it says 3D on here, then you know that your plate combination is the one I showed you before, which is an outside plate and your 2 shims.
Right.
If it doesn't say anything, even if it's a cut and emboss, it's not going to say 3D, then you're going to use your 2D plate combination, which is your 2 main plates. So if it says 3D on there, then you're going to use that. If it doesn't say anything at all, you're going to treat it as a 2D plate
Right,
combination.
Okay, great, brilliant, thank you.
So we'll try again.
Yeah.
So this one will go through your junior and your midi as well.
Yeah. Do you know what though? That's the thing, because it's, you know, it's a lot for us to all think about, isn't it? So it's good to know, it's good to hear the different ways to do it, and if it says 2D and 3D, what you do. Yeah.
It is, absolutely. So there you go. You can see now that's cut through perfectly.
Michelle, that's lovely.
Look at that.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that
These
is
are
off.
clever.
So straight away, just with me having that little bit of ink on there, I don't necessarily need to do anything else to it. I mean, obviously I'm going
It's
to.
the creativity of the actual cutout shape.
Yes.
It's lovely.
Yeah, so you've got the oval there, and then once you've got that floral element round, you know, it's sort of encroaching on that oval, and it's looking fabulous. So let me just bring in a little bit of glue roll, because I've got my cup of water and I've got my tricolour aquas.
Oh, we've got those coming up as well, haven't we?
So yeah, so we've got our aqua
Brilliant.
pens on the show today. So these are our tricolour ones. So we've got just normal aqua pens, which are all single colours, but these are the tricolour ones. And it just means that I've got 3 shades of a blue in this one. So the colours are the same as if you've got our aquas. Mm-hmm. But obviously these are just in the... I love that noise.
I like the noise they make.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of water with my brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the ink, and I'm just going to colour in these petals. Can't think what they were called. And
It's early, Michelle, we'll let you.
And what you're going to naturally get when you're using this technique is you're going to naturally get that shade out, that ombre. You're going to naturally get lots of different shades of that same colour. And it's very, very quick and easy to colour in like this. So you're just going to go round all, and do you know what? Because you're watercolouring, it doesn't have to look perfect.
No.
It doesn't have to look. It is the most relaxing thing. It's even more relaxing than normal colouring for me, because I'm not having to worry about staying in the lines because you're watercolouring. And I think, like you say, watching you actually, it's one thing watching you sort of use pens and things, but actually watching a pen then be painted with a paintbrush onto a card is really enjoyable to watch somebody do as well, isn't it? yeah, it really is. Absolutely. And it's very relaxing to do it.
Yeah.
So colouring, I think in any form is relaxing.
Oh, it's incredible. It's the best thing. I love colouring.
Yeah.
But it's all that mindfulness as well, isn't
Yes.
it? And it's all about that, you know, and there's so much going on at the moment. And I think that you have to take time out for yourself, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Just shut off from everything. And I think this is the perfect way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see, so I'm not being perfect with this, which is what I love about watercolouring. Don't think you need to be, do you? But you're just gonna...
Just shows how far. You've only put a little bit of ink down on that,
Yes.
on that mat.
You don't need a lot at all.
No.
And so they're going to last you such a long time.
Yeah.
Such a long time.
Look at that.
I'm just going to carry on, just colouring whichever bits in that you want to do. And I'm not going to colour it all in at all. I'm going to leave it very watercolour-esque. So what you can also do is leave that to dry, and if you want to go back in with some more ink on the top to maybe deepen it or add your shadow, your shading, anything like that, you absolutely can. Just leave it to dry and then go back in. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a little bit of the green. I'm just going to pick a little bit up of that and just pop it onto the few bits of leaves around the bit that I've coloured in. Just on there. It's very hard for you to talk when you're doing this
And do you know what though, Michelle? That's the best thing.
It really is.
Is because actually, when you're taking that time out and being mindful and relaxing, it's like sometimes when you drive and you just don't want the noise of the music or the radio, and I did it this morning. I just turned everything off because sometimes you just need the quiet, don't you?
You do, definitely.
To properly shut down and enjoy. That's looking beautiful.
So I'm not going to do anything else to that. I'm not going to colour it all in. I absolutely could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I feel that that's enough. So we're going to quickly pop this together. Do I have some glue with me?
She's got everything but the kitchen sink with her today.
I have.
Honestly, our poor guests that come in. I mean, how you don't all have great big vans, I don't know. You have to bring a massive rolling suitcase in, don't you?
Yes, yeah, you definitely do.
Oh, tell you what. I think they just basically need to be issued with a Mary Poppins bag.
Do you know what? Sometimes it really your craft bag feels like that sometimes.
Yeah. Out comes the cheese plant and the coat stand.
Yes, definitely. Although that's a little bit like my handbag anyway, taking all that out. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the back of this. Pop that on there.
Oh, look at that.
And that blue against that lovely peach really makes it pop out.
That is beautiful. I love these floral frame cutouts and emboss. I think it's the cleverest thing.
Yes. So I could be putting this on foam pads if I wanted to, which normally I would have done, because it's still a little bit wet from me watercolouring it. I'm not gonna, just for you. So just die cut this out at home and run it through my little sticker maker machine, and then a little butterfly. Oh. And I'm just gonna pop that in there. Oh, I've knocked my gem off.
Oh, no.
That's all right, we'll pop it back on.
That's what glue's for. You know what, it was your nemesis butterfly, wasn't it, Michelle?
I know, that's it.
Everything was going so well.
There we go. I know. There we go.
That looks amazing.
So, you know, again, you don't have to colour it all in. You can just colour little bits. But if I just stand that up and turn it round, not like me to not add ribbon and gems and things like that, but
lovely.
with these embossing folders, you don't need to. You don't even need to ink it all up.
Michelle, that was lovely.
Thank you. And you saw how quick and easy that was to do. I mean, I'd pre-inked the back, so it would be obviously dry for me to do that. But besides that,
that's lovely. I really like this. Julie, good morning, Julie. Good morning, crafters coming in there. Oh, it's a crafter in Cornwall. Oh, you lucky thing. I'll tell you what then, do you fancy, because not everybody can stretch even with a split pay to the big deal. Would you like the 4 sets of the bundles of 2?
yeah.
Yeah, should we do that?
I think so.
Yeah, should we do that? Which one would you like to start with, producer Alex? No, it's up to you. You're in charge. What's in my hand? That's a good point. Beautiful Blossom and Peony. Should we go with that one then? There you go. So, now there's a lot going on here because you're paying for the cutout of the cutout of the actual design and the emboss, and they're very big designs, as you can see. Very, very detailed, absolutely fabulous floral designs here. Now, they should be $13.99 each. Cracking price. I think we'll all agree. Brilliant. And you've got the beautiful peony. Now, peonies are expensive to buy normally, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, blimey, those blooms are pricey. £25.98. And the good news is, you know those aqua pens that Michelle was just using? We've got deals on that as well. Ooh, yeah. So, Aquaman uses those, yeah? Aquaman, did you say that? Aquaman. Who's the man that does that? Bobby Boa. What's his name? Who? Jason Momoa. There you go. I knew it was something like, my friend really fancies him. Yeah, she proper fancies him.
He's a little bit lush, isn't he?
He's a bit too manly for me.
It's the hair for me.
Do you like it,
I
do you?
love a man with long hair. Which is funny because my hair, my husband's as bald as they come.
That's probably why you fancy a bloke with some hair. You're not used to it. Did he ever have hair when you met him?
He's never had hair, which I liked that about him. I liked that he
Quite
was
like a bald.
He shaves it all off.
He
Yeah,
shaves it, does he?
he does. Yeah,
Does he? I
Yeah.
like a baldy. I like a baldy. I do.
very nice. Hence
Very
why when I joke about if I'm using glitter or gems at home, and he ends up in the supermarket with sort of a gem, and a little bit of glitter, so he's, he moves his head and it's like a disco ball.
Da, da, da,
Lovely
da,
one.
da, da, da. Oh dear. Right then, my lovelies. So you get to your poor husband. Beautiful Blossom and Peony Blooms, my lovely. These are the two designs. Would you like a fun... yeah, tell you what. Let's take these down for you. £25.98 will give you a saving because it's Crafter's Companion and they're good like that. Your code is TE2037 and you're going to get both of them for £21.99. That makes them £11 each, doesn't it? Well, £11 and £10.99 basically, but phenomenal value for money. They're absolutely gorgeous. I can see Mark Smith. He's gone very into his card making. He's over there. He's very much... And this is the thing. So Mark's our jewellery maker, guest designer. He's on Jewellery Maker coming up at 8 o'clock. Amazing talent. He's really into his gardening and now he's really into his card making. This couldn't be more perfect for you, could it? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Embossing, die cutting and floral.
Exactly. I mean, you're in heaven. Heaven. He's in heaven. And there's a saving. It's happy days. It's kickstarting your wonderful crafting week beautifully. And remember as well, we've got the lovely Pauline and the lovely Jason coming up from Burton Gurt later at 1 o'clock for 2 hours. And then we're off to Crafter's Companion for the last 3 hours with the lovely Leanne and the awesome Andy. So it's going to be a fabulous day for you today, I think you'll agree. All sandwiched in with Jewellery Maker at 8 o'clock. So TE2037, that's this bundle. There's 3 more bundles of the 2 different designs. Should we get onto each of those? Should we get onto each one of those for you? Yeah? How about we go to this one, if that's okay then, Alex, because it's next to me, the Striking Gerbera and the Fragrant Magnolias. All of the deals are going to be taken down to the £21.99. Okay, my lovelies. And we are going to get another demo in, aren't we, Michelle?
We are.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We do love our demos, don't we? And again, I will put as many cards out. I have put quite a few out already, haven't I? But it's just nice to see as many designs as we can. Yeah. Oh, can you smell the flowers already? With the morning dew.
Smell the roses.
Smell the roses, yeah. Absolutely. So your lovely gerberas here, and then your gorgeous magnolias over here. And I love the angles that you've got and the cut-out shapes. They're so thought-provoking, aren't they?
They really are. I mean, so we initially with these, we started off with either the square, the oblong or the heart. And then as they've added the flowers, we didn't want to keep the heart or the square or,
So obvious.
the oblong. So you're going to sort of, it's almost as if they're falling over the sides, which is why you're getting that.
Cascading.
Yes. That's so much nicer than what I said.
Falling over the side.
Yeah, falling over the side.
I like it though. It says what it does on the tin. I just went for the slightly more cascading.
It's cascading over, which is why you're getting those lovely shapes. But
We love you, Michelle. We love you. She's lovely.
I'm exactly what I say on the tin. Yeah,
You're like me. Usually, no frills, straight in.
that's it.
Tell it how it is. Brilliant. That's why we love you, darling. You're my kind of girl. MQ2096 is your code. We've got the 2 sets coming up. There's 2 more bundles for you. Each one is going to be £21.99. Okay, my lovelies. They're so clever, these designs. I mean, look at this. Look at this one. Look at that one there. Who's that by? That's by Leslie. Leslie. Oh, and you're wonderful, Leslie. Thank you very much. Again, right then. So this one is going to be your... I do love it. I love a daffodil. I love it. Because a daffodil is trumpeting, it's loud, it's fabulous, it's vibrant, it's yellow. It's the start of spring. You know, you starting getting them here in the UK if you're lucky about January, don't you? The great thing is they're normally £1 a bunch. So they're really inexpensive as well. Oh, love a daffodil. Yeah. Oh, do you buy your wife daffodils every week? Oh, he's a good man, isn't he? When they're about. That's nice.
That is lovely.
That's nice. Does your bald husband buy you flowers?
He does.
He's a good lad. We like him.
He cooks, he cleans, looks after the kids.
Is it? Can we do a mould of him for me?
Clone him.
Can we?
You'd be surprised how many people say that. Because obviously at head office I talk about him a lot. Do you know, he bakes.
Oh, stop it.
I take
Stop
cookies.
it.
It's the most amazing.
You bring cookies in?
He does, yeah.
Where?
I'll have to bring, I know I ain't brought them this time, I'll have to bring them next
Oh, me
time.
shut, where are they? We need to get on. What's his name?
Ben.
Ben, we like you, Ben. Ben. Feel free to bake some cookies, Ben.
And he's not missed a show ever. All of my
Oh,
shows.
is he watching now?
He will be, yeah.
Oh, Ben. Can you just mould yourself? Do a stamp of yourself. Even a cutout would do.
Just a
We need
cutout.
more Bens in the world. Ben, you're lovely. And you've got the loveliest wife as well. We're a big fan of Michelle. So we happen to think you're very lucky as well. So Vibrant Rose and Dancing Daffodils. Your code is YH2060. Your daffs, your gorgeous daffs, and your gorgeous roses. $21.99. And the good news is we are going to make them, I say we, our producer's going to make them individually available for you online as well. Okay, and we are getting another demo, don't worry. Hello, Ben. How did you meet him? Oh, you don't have to say. Being a bit nosy now, aren't we?
No, that's all right. So he worked with my dad.
Oh, did he?
In a warehouse in Yorkshire, and he worked with my dad, and obviously my dad used to talk about us all the time. This is a bit of a stalkerish story, can I just tell you? So he used to say to my dad every day, say hello to your daughter for me, and he used to be like, I'm not introducing my daughter to you.
Oh.
So he used to break into my dad's locker at work and leave little notes, say hello to Michelle, tell Michelle Ben said hello.
We've got a bit of a thing for you then.
He'd never met me, he'd only ever seen a picture of me. So my dad had been telling,
enough.
obviously, for ages. So I rung him up at work one time and I said, is that you, Ben? It's Michelle. He went, I know who you are. I went, apparently, I said, yes, I've heard. Do you fancy going out for a date?
You asked him?
I did ask him.
Oh, good for you.
And he said, I'm going to ask your dad for permission first, and if he says it's okay, then yes.
Oh.
So
I take it your dad said yes.
He did say yeah.
Oh. Did you
No,
ask his
I
dad
didn't
if it
ask
was
his
all
dad.
right? I mean,
His
come on,
dad-
Michelle. And did you, was it like straight away, did you think?
It was literally straight away. So we had our first day on bonfire night, which was a Friday.
Yeah.
He had moved in the week later.
You moved in with him a week
He
later?
moved in with
he
me.
moved in with you a week later?
2 months later, we were pregnant, and a year later, we were married.
Oh.
We've been together 16 years.
Oh, that's such a lovely story.
Yeah, so he moved in after a week. Yeah. 2 months later, we were pregnant with Ollie. And 16 years later, we're still together.
What? Do you know what? I think that needs... Thank you. I think that needs a round of applause. Ben, you're a dude. We love Ben. We love Ben. I need
It's
a Ben.
definitely a whirlwind, and it still feels like that, to be honest.
Oh, stop it. I'm getting really jealous now. That's lovely. Oh, isn't that lovely? Do you know what? There's so much awfulness hearing out there at the moment. Isn't it lovely to hear a lovely story like that? Gives us all hope. Classic winter rose, my darlings, and the timeless forget-me-not. Fabulous designs, your floral frame cutout, and we all feel fluffy, don't we? We all feel fluffy. We all feel fluffy. Hello, Fluffy Carol. Hello, Fluffy. We're all fluffy. Oh, $21.99, and they're all have you loaded them individually, Alex? Oh, you good lad. He said, I will do now. Can we have another fabulous Michelle demonstration of these wonderful deals, please? Thank you, darling.
You can. So we're
going to you.
I'm going to use the Vibrant Rose. Well, I thought we've just had a lovely love story. We'll use the one with the love heart.
Yeah.
So, again, you've got that beautiful cutting blade in there with the lovely foam, padding it out so you can get a lovely cut.
Yeah.
And again, remembering that we need to tidy up as we go because I couldn't find my plates. So we're going to pop this on here and we're going to run it through. Right, there we go. Again, so this is a 5.3 by 5.3, so it's going to go through your junior machine.
Brilliant. I have just popped, just while Michelle's getting that out, just popped a couple of, I think it's the rose ones I've got in front of us here, I think. Just to give you a couple of ideas there. I think I've got the right ones, haven't I,
Yes,
Michelle?
you have.
Yeah. I just thought while Michelle, I was trying to sort of fill for the dye machine.
the machine,
Yeah.
yeah.
But just to give you a couple of designs there, just for the roses. Okay.
They're lovely, aren't they? No, absolutely. The more inspiration that we can show, the better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right, so we're going to pop that open, and again, you can see it cuts through beautifully. You've got that lovely emboss on there. To bring that emboss out, yeah, absolutely. So to bring it out, and remember, if you die cut this on black, you're going to be using your gilding waxes. That's always, or your metallic ink pads.
Can I just mention as well, the lads have just said something in the gallery, the producer and the director, and it's really interesting actually hearing different, especially, I like to hear the guys' opinions as well. And they just both said, I mean, Michelle's going to wow us now with the pens, but they both just said how expensive and lovely that looks just on its own as it is on the white card.
Yes.
You know, something like what the white company would do. Do you know what I mean?
And you know what? If you like to do the cascades, the clean and simple, the white on white, you're going to do that. You're not going to do anything to do it. You're just going to matte and layer lots of, you know, your white on there.
Yeah.
So I've got my yellow tri-blend brush pen, and I'm just using my citrus blend. And all we're going to do is, it's almost like colouring in a stamped image, because you have got those lines there that allow you to just follow them. And with these, again, you don't have to do your 3-pen blend if you don't want to. You can just colour this all in solidly, which I'm going to do now. So I'm using the darkest of this pen and just going to pop it down on those petals. And you always know when you're watching someone who's demoing colouring, because their speech goes very slow.
Yes, it does, it's because you're so relaxed, aren't you?
And even though I'm not doing that blend, I'm still really enjoying getting right into the colouring. You don't necessarily, just because you've got the tri-blends, you don't have to do a blend if you don't want to. So let's just pop a little bit on those leaves.
Oh, that looks lovely.
So it's just, again, using any of our colouring mediums on these.
And the good news is we've got the watercolour card and we've got the aqua pens coming up after Michelle's demo as well.
Yeah, so those aqua pens again. Do you know? In fact, Leanne's coming up later. Leanne is the reason that I bought the aqua pens. I watched her demoing those when they first came out.
Isn't she?
I always say about Leanne, she could sell ice to the Eskimos. But I did. So I bought, and I did the fatal thing of buying them and then being too scared to use them.
Yeah.
So I went back and I watched her launch show with them, and I used them, and they're the best thing I have ever done. They're just so easy to use. Just making it pop, it just makes it pop, doesn't it?
Gorgeous.
So let's go down to this side. Again, we'll just pop a little bit of colour. And again, I'm not using my blend. You absolutely can if you want. Really make those roses look realistic. You do get yellow roses.
You get every colour.
I love a yellow rose. In fact, I think it was last year, my daughter bought me one of those rainbow roses for Mother's Day.
Was that lovely?
It was the most beautiful rose I've ever seen.
Is it still going?
No.
Oh.
I didn't. Do you know what?
I
didn't press it afterwards. I should have done. I should have kept it and pressed it. But I didn't. So let's just... And again, just pops without having to do that blend on it. Do you know what? So the producer's just said he always goes over the edges. The good thing about colouring in embossing is because it's raised, it's so difficult to go over the edge.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Oh, that's a good. So if people are struggling with colouring and they worry
Yeah.
about that, then use these with the emboss, and you've got that raised bit, so it's hard to slip over, isn't
Yes.
it? I suppose? Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And especially even more so with the 3D one, because you've got that real big emboss on there.
That's looking fabulous, Michelle.
And again, you can, I mean, I'm going a little bit quicker than I probably would do at home,
Yeah.
but it's still turning out beautiful, and that's testament to these amazing.
Because it's a really, really prominent emboss, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it absolutely
That
is.
looks fabulous.
I'm going to leave that just as it is.
Yeah.
I'd like that. If you can tell, if you've noticed, I like where you just colour a little bit.
Little moments, and a little bit less is more.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm really loving that at the
Yeah.
minute. I think it does. It makes it pop a little bit more, I think.
It draws your eye to that focal point,
Yes.
doesn't it? It's like having a feature wall, isn't it?
It does.
At home, that sort of thing.
It does. So I've got my box all ready. Just going to pop some card and paper that I've already got matted and layered up.
Yeah.
And again, you will obviously pop this on before your box is already made when you're at home. It's so much easier to do it that way than this way. But let's pop some foam pads on this. And again, at home, I would probably put a few more on. In fact, we're going to put them in the middle as well, because it's going to sag in if I don't. We don't
want a saggy
no
part
saggy
to it.
bits.
No. Not after all that work.
No, gosh, no. So just take these off. Pop that on there.
Look at that. But this is perfect, like you say, for shakers, and it's also perfect for highlighting the sentiment or the photograph that you put underneath. Or
It is.
So clever. So many ways to use these.
Absolutely. So I did have a sentiment, and I've lost. Of course, I've lost it. I always lose my sentiments, but I'm quite happy with that. So if I just move those,
That looks gorgeous.
and then turn this round for you to see.
Yeah, brilliant.
If you pop in a bit of acetate behind that, you're going to be able to make a shaker element.
Absolutely.
If you pop in a bit of acetate behind that, you can always then go in with your pens as well and ink it up, almost make a stained glass window effect on there.
Oh, we've got one here, look.
So many things.
Yeah. So there you go. Look, there's with your acetate, with one of the designs there, look, with your daffodils. And again, you can see there, look, we'll do the pens in a moment. So there's the background, and then there's your acetate with your, so if you like a shaker card, these are perfect.
Absolutely perfect for that. That's the first thing that I saw when I got these. And for me, if you can make a shaker card out of something or a shaker element, then I'm happy.
Absolutely. There you go. So just to bear in mind, the big collection, your Hobbymaker Highlight, was the deal with the all 8, and it was on a 3-way split pay. That's all 8 designs. Or you can get each 3 set of 2 for 2 designs, 4 different sets, sorry, all available at $21.99 each set of 2. Or if you want to buy them individually, they're $12.99 each. Okay, if you want to buy each one and just buy one. All over the website for you, okay, my lovelies. Right, now I'm conscious of the time. Thank you for that demo, Sweet Pea.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Right then, would you like the aqua pens? Oh, we've got to do the watercolour card as well, haven't we? Got a lot to fit in. Oh, no, you get that with it. Oh, you're doing the freebie with it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Even better.
Did Sam brought me there and did, oh, you get the freebie, don't you? Sorry. Sorry. Right then, now, just to make sure, right then, so we've got... Now, I've got... There should be 3 sets of pens, shouldn't there? I've only got 2. Ah, we might... Yeah, OK, so... Well, we can do all 3 sets, can't we? But no, we've got nature and floral I've got here. Should we go floral? Because you've just been doing flowers. Yeah. So there are 3 different sets. We seem to be missing a box in the studio, but we can do it from the photograph, can't we?
We can, absolutely.
Yeah. Especially while this deal's on, we don't want to miss out, do we? So these are the pens that you've just been using. These are you get a set of 12, and these are the colours. Okay, so you've got your 12 colours. If I turn it around at the back there, you can see the nibs is nibs, and all your 12 different colour sets there for your lovely florals. And these are the ones you've just been using, Michelle.
So, yeah, I was using the aquas earlier, yeah.
Okay,
so
brilliant.
I had the tri-blends, so they're exactly the same. In fact, with the tri-blend, you just get the brush end, but with those, you get a brush nib on one side and
Yep.
you get, is it like a fine point nib on the other?
Yeah.
So they are absolutely brilliant. That is what Leanne sold to me when I
Fabulous.
first.
And these are the ones that you just put down on the mat.
Yeah.
And then you can just paint from and add a little bit
Absolutely.
of water as well.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So you're from the Spectrum Noir range. I mean, Crafter's Companion, their pens are, well, you can see there, look, blooming brilliant. Blooming brilliant. Yeah, and the good news is today, the deal, carrying on with lots of highlight deals, you're going to get the dual tip watercolour markers. So the dual tip, look, you've got your fine and your brush tip. And you're going to get a pack of the watercolour card thrown in for free.
Yes. Yeah. If you're going to try our pens, you're going to want the right card. You're
Absolutely.
going to want the correct card to go with it.
So obviously you're getting your watercolour, pens, but you want your watercolour card to go with it. See, we're going to Crafter's Companion and popping that in for absolutely no extra money whatsoever. So that is your 12 colours. We've got the nature colours and the floral nature and primary. Sorry, we've got the primary colours coming up as well in a moment as well. So this is for your floral, primary's coming up and your nature is coming up. Now, what price can we do for these then? Now, Michelle, as I said, Michelle's bought them. Leanne sold them to Michelle. Michelle's the biggest fan. Now, I think you'd be quite pleasantly surprised at this. £32.98. £32.98 for a set of amazing quality professional pens and the free watercolour card. But today, have you seen that dramatic price saving? £22.99.
That's a brilliant,
Isn't it?
Brilliant price, yeah.
That's a £10 saving.
Yes. Yeah.
You might as well put that towards the next set.
Yes, absolutely. And these pens, they aren't just a crafter's pen. These are artist quality. These are the highest quality nib, barrel ink. It's no, the Japanese nibs in there. There's no scrimping on anything with these.
Top quality.
The only thing that we're scrimping on is the price that we will charge
Exactly.
for them.
All 12 pens. There's 12 pens in there. And you're getting the card free of charge. Those pens aren't even £2 each.
No. And I've been into art supply shops and I've paid 10, 12, well, I haven't paid, I've seen 10, 12 pound for a pen.
For a single
For
pen.
a single pen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
And more.
Yeah. When you're talking about this quality of pen, because not all pens are created equal.
No.
In any way, shape or form. Okay, do you want to see the nature one again? Each of the sets comes with a free watercolour card, so that's great. Yeah. So we'll do nature next. These colours are lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Again, lovely vibrant colours that you've got in there with your nature colours. Really, really gorgeous. And they blend easily. And it's basically getting all the joys of watercolour, but from a pen.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a clever idea, isn't it?
It really is.
It's
really
so
is.
clever. Absolutely. But again, what you get then as well then is you've also got the convenience and the control of a marker.
Yes.
So the best of both
absolutely.
worlds, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, so you see that I put it down on the mat and pick it up with a paintbrush, but you don't have to. You can draw straight onto your watercolour card, and then you can draw it out with, you know, your water brush or your water pen. So you don't have to just do it the way I did it.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. So £22.99, again, we've gone straight into the discounted price for you. They should be £32.98. So it's a huge £10 saving. So if you buy all 3 sets, you've saved £30 and you're getting your free watercolour card as well. Okay, so the code for that one is JE2052. And all you do is pop it in your basket, check it out with your credit card or your debit card or your PayPal account. Or if you don't have access to a computer or the Wi-Fi, then you can phone our amazing call centre based upstairs here in the UK, 0800 001 4433, and our lovely call centre will process your order for you. Make it nice and simple. Yeah?
Yes.
Now, the final one is, and I'm sorry I don't have the box here, but I'd like to think we all know our primary colours, don't we? We know our primary colours. And if you were watching I'm a Celebrity at the weekend, they did a whole thing on primary colours when they were doing the whack-a-mole game for the Dingo Dollars. Other programmes are available. I don't know if you're watching it, but there you go. There's a picture of the primary colours, all your traditional 12 primary, well, you've got your primary set there, and you're getting the watercolour card, and we're giving you that price match. So I'm sorry we don't have them here in the studio, but there's your colours there. Okay. Don't know where they are.
Someone's probably borrowed them.
Borrowed them. Yes. Yes.
I used the word loosely. I should have gone borrowed.
Borrowed, that one, yeah. So apologies for that, but you will get them, don't worry. They won't have borrowed your ones. You'll get them sent home to you. £22.99, including the white watercolour card. And just one more thing, just before we go, well, I hand over to the lovely jewellery maker and Sewing Street. This big bundle, the bundle of 8, is your Hobbymaker Highlight today. That is all 8 designs of your phenomenal floral frame cut designs, and it's the emboss built into the same folder. The whole collection should have been over £100 on split pay, and also making it a 3-way split pay of just £27.66. You just check the box underneath when you pop it in your basket if you want to put it on split pay, and it doesn't cost you a penny extra. It's 0% interest, nothing else to pay. Oh, Michelle,
I know,
we've
it's
had
gone
a
so
love.
quick.
I know. I feel like those 2 hours have just gone in a blink.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much. You
Yeah,
are
thank
lovely.
you. Oh, thank you very
You are
much.
lovely.
You're lovely too.
And you lot are all lovely.
Yeah.
You lot are all lovely. And Ben, we're all in love with you.
He's fabulous.
There you go.
I'm very lucky.
So thank you very much. We'll have to bring him down one time with the cookies.
I know.
Bring
Or
him
just
down with a
cookies.
bake. Ben with a bake. Right then, my lovelies, we will be back at 1 o'clock today with the fabulous Auntie Pauline and the wonderful Jason with your Burton Girt. And then we'll be handing over to Crafters at 3 p.m. today as well. But don't forget, don't go anywhere, because we've got Jewellery Maker and Sewing Street.
If you've recently missed your favourite